Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Ingeborg. This is A Stitch Too Far. I make videos about cross stitch, any stitching. It's been 2 weeks and let me just start by saying thank you to everyone who has reached out to me in the comments and through emails and private messages on Instagram and mail, and let me know that their thoughts are with me with my loss of my uncle. I really appreciate that. I just spent, I think, 2 hours responding to all the comments that I have been slacking on. My previous 2 videos I still need to reply, so I'm still a bit weepy from that. So yeah. Trying to be a bit more upbeat, but yeah, I really appreciated it, and I also thank you all for sharing about losses that you had to deal with. I know people in our community are struggling right now with illnesses as well as loss, and my thoughts are with you all. Yeah. I'm gonna start crying now. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. This community is wonderful and it's really been supportive. And I'm fine. I'm going to be fine. That's it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Before I forget, I noticed there were a few people quite terrified about the video of the high water levels in the river that I showed. Please don't worry. I live near a river, but they have been working very hard in the last 10 years on trying to get the dikes up to scratch and giving the river more room so that we don't flood, and we are perfectly safe. So please please don't worry, although I do appreciate your concerns. Yeah, but yeah, it's going to be fine. And the water level has dropped a lot already, although Dawn has warned me that more is coming, but yeah, we can handle it. We are the Netherlands, that's what we do. We build dikes and we control the water. Yeah. I'm trying to decide what order to go. But yeah, normally I would save this to later, but I did receive some things in the mail that I thought I'd share, because speaking of Dawn, she was very kind to give me my first ever scissor fob and a beautiful beautiful sparkly needle minder. Thank you very much, Dawn. That was a really nice surprise. And I think those were from, I thought I put the card somewhere. Oh yeah. She got those at Etsy, a store called Jewelry Fobs. Go check them out if you're interested. And then yesterday evening, I don't know why, because usually we don't get mail in the evening, but I got a really nice card from Cindy, who had been making me this beautiful Cindy's cross stitch. Yeah, this beautiful ornaments for my Christmas tree for this year, and I love this. That actually does look a bit like my house. So that's really nice. And she added a beautiful little extra ornament and a little prairie schooler freebie, and need to take it out of the wrapper probably. Something that you may have seen other people show. It's a store called Clay by Kim. That's of course not focusing. But yeah, Clay by Kim, she's on, I thought she was on Etsy, but now I'm not sure. But and she gave me a beautiful flower needle minder, and it's the one where you put the needle into it in the space where the little green sprig is in. Thank you very much, Cindy. That's really nice. And there was an extra little Easter egg, haha. An Easter egg surprise. Needle minder, that's really nice as well. Thank you very much, Cindy. That was a total surprise. And Dawn too. And yeah, I like the good surprises. And since we're going out of order, I did receive my Fabric of the Month fabric. And that was a surprise. I don't know if I told you, but I subscribe to the primitive and pastel colorway, 40 count linen, and it came with some extra beautiful springy Easter colors floss, green peas and little tulip, yeah. And a little design, which I'm not going to show, but it's really nice. Got a peacock on it, so Letitia, might be something for you. And this is the fabric that I received. And it's showing up a lot less more subdued than in real life. In real life it's really salmon color. So that's what my surprise was, trying to see, because Joanne said you should keep it away, but it looks like, yeah, this is more close. So yeah, I was surprised because I was expecting maybe like coffee colored or gray or off-white. So I was surprised, but I'm pleasantly surprised because I will have something to put on this. But yeah, now I'm much more interested to see what the next fabric will be. But yeah, that was my, oh yeah, xJudesigns, just in case you were wondering. Oh, I should have put a warning up, which I will try and edit in, but my computer crashed, so I lost my most up-to-date version of Movie Maker, so I'm not sure how that will work out, but I will try and add in a little warning. But yeah, this is the xJudesigns Fabric of the Month for January, which is called Valentine's Wish. I also showed it on Instagram with a spoiler warning. I will try and add in a spoiler warning. Sorry about that, because I know some people are still waiting probably on their fabric. Yeah. Okay, apparently we're going in reverse order, so I had a finish and I'm not sure if I took a picture that I can show. If I did, I will insert it here. But I finished my Hardanger piece that I was working on, and I don't have it because I sent it to someone. And I did find the perfect pearl number 8 for it, because I was looking for it. So this is the design I was working on. And this was gifted. This booklet was gifted to me by Laurie at Mischievous Stitches. Love it. And I was looking for a purple pearl, and I was at my LNS, and she helped me find something. And actually, we found the perfect purple was actually in the new DMC color 31, but that's not available in pearl. So luckily, she had Wildflowers, and it is the same colorway as with the water lilies I used. Not the water lilies, the other ones, the thicker ones. Yeah, words, not my thing today. Oh yeah, I don't have the thing for it. I am babbling, but you'll just have to deal with that. But yeah, this is the number 8 pearl Wildflower, and this is the colorway Abalone, Abalone, by Caron. Perfect, because that actually matches what I already had. So I finished it and I sent it away, and if I have a picture of it, I will share it with you. I hope I made a picture, because that would be handy, but yeah, knowing myself and my brain at this moment, it's very busy, so forgetting things. Anyway, I have 2 whips, well 3 actually, but one is a new start, well was a new start. So at the moment I'm working on Tapestry by ink circles. You can, if you want to stitch along with us, feel free to. There are no rules except that you have to stitch on the ink circles Tapestry piece, and we share our progress pictures on Instagram with the hashtag ICTapestry. I will try and edit it in somewhere here. But yeah, last time you saw it, I was somewhere along here. So I added these 2 birds and all of this the last week. And I'm not getting bored yet of the repeating designs. I'm loving the colors even more. And yeah, I also love to see everybody who is working on this as well on Instagram, because I think I counted something like 17 other stitchers that are also stitching this. Yeah, awesome. Loving it, but I'm probably going to put this down now, because there are 2 ladies that are calling to me. And they're having a garden party, and Vonna with her, what did she call it? Homegrown thread licker, something like that. I'm gonna have to try that out, and there's a lot of white on the dress of one of the ladies in the garden party, so I'm gonna try and see if Vonna's thread licker works. If you don't know what that means, you have to listen to one of the most recent podcasts by, what are they called? Brain fart, I don't know. I will look it up and put it somewhere here, or link the thing below where you can have the latest. I know that the guy is Gary and the lady is, oh yeah, forget it. My brain, my poor brain. Anyway, I picked up a whip that was almost starting to be a UFO, because when I went to my LNS, I had another look at the possibilities for threads, because I wasn't really, and I know, okay, backtrack. I started this last year in the summer, I think. It's The Praise of the Needle by Arlene, ABC, works by ABC. Oh, is that, okay, yeah, okay. Go look at her Etsy store. She has this on sale. Well, not on sale, but she has this. She offers this pattern on her website. And I had started on it, and I wasn't convinced with the color choice that I made. And I picked it up again to see what it was that I didn't like about it, basically. So this is where I'm at. I added a bit more of the yellow and blue border, and I filled in with another thread the second border. And yeah, this is pretty close to the real colors. And I discovered what I don't like about it. I use a highly variegated color for the top row, and the top row is pretty detailed, and I feel that with this thread I'm losing that detail. So I had contemplated what I was going to do, but I was not going to frog 1/1 on, I think it's 28 counts, fabric by xJudesigns, light peacock. So I decided I'm just gonna steam ahead and try and get over with this border, and I'm halfway done now. And then just pick different colors for the other borders so that the details don't get lost. And for that I had picked out an extra floss color at my LNS. It's her own colors. So I have now in total 4 colors that I'm using. So this is the one at the top. This is koolmees, which has yellow and green and blue in it. This is the one I've used for the letters and for the smaller border. This is hofvijver, just a blue with a bit of green in it. And then the other 2 I picked out is this one is a yellow with green, but that might still be too busy. So I also this is chrysanthemum, and this one is the one I picked. This is just some golds, yellow golds. This is strohalm, so straw. Yeah, I think this one will work very well. I'm not so sure about this one, but we're gonna go and keep experimenting. But yeah, so now that I've got those colors figured out, I think I will be picking this up more regularly. And then the last thing I worked on is, I think I showed you last time that I made a start on Coffee Saves Lives. So that is this one. Yeah, there's things in the way, of course, because yeah, things. It is by Heartstring Samplery. It's the first in the series, and thank you. Shit, I can't remember who pointed it out to me, but there's a 3rd one in the series that was released at the end of last year, and I love that. I had seen it, I just wasn't aware that it was the 3rd in the series. Yeah, love that one too. So this is the first one, and I am not stitching all that alphabet, so I had to do a lot of redesigning, and I had managed to figure out the border, but then I realized, I don't know if you can tell, but there are little sort of flowers or coffee beans in the border, and they change color. So when I moved the top border down, that pattern changed, so I had to look at that also to make sure that the colors were nicely interspaced, dispersed. Words. Yeah, that. So I'm glad I figured that one out. So I added that to my notes to make sure that I'm aware of that when I'm stitching on it. I'm working on another xJudesigns fabric, and it's a bit wrinkled because I had it rolled up. But this is a 40 count grandpa sleeve, and I love this. I think I will use it for all my other coffee patterns. And this is how far I got. I love working on it. I got some of the border in, and made sure I wanted to get this sorted out, because I wanted to make sure that how I changed the pattern, that it would work, and it seems to be okay. So yeah, that's when I decided I would put it down. But yeah, love it. Still not sure if I will backstitch all the letters, but yeah, might have to have another look at the end. But for now, I'm really happy with how this is coming together. Yeah, using most of the recommended threads except for the green and I think the color of the letters, the Coffee Saves Lives letters, but I've mentioned that before, and if you still want to know, let me know. I will add it to the description. I think it's usually in there already, but anyway. So yeah, that's all I've been working on for as far as I can think of. Should be all I've been working on. So let's have another coffee. Cheers, everyone. Looking at my notes. Yeah, as I mentioned, editing. I can safely say January was a terrible month in all respects, because I had 2 computer crashes. My PC, so my desktop computer, had a malfunction, which happily I was able to solve with not too much of a hassle. And then my work laptop, my small notebook, crashed completely, and that had to be rebooted, and didn't want to reboot, so I had to have it fixed. But I have that back now and it's working again, but that means I lost my only computer that had the last version of Windows Movie Maker on it, because they stopped supporting that, so it's hard to get. I did find a download site, so I have the 2012 version on it now again, but it might mean that I've lost some functionality in Movie Maker, so editing will be interesting, to say the least. But yeah, I hope that I can still edit. If not, then this is just going up as is, and I apologize, but I will try and find a solution. So that, and then a retreat update. The retreat at my near my LNS on March 16th to 18th has now, I think we have 15 participants at the moment, and as officially the signing up has closed. But if you really want to come, then just contact me on this mail address that I'm going to put somewhere here, and I can see what I can do for you. But of course we had some last minute entries from Germany, and if you're not Dutch you may not get the joke, but in football, so what Americans would call soccer, but what other normal people call football, the Dutch and the Germans have a long-lasting rivalry. We are usually competing against each other in finals or semi-finals, and we always want to win, and not always do. And in Holland, in the Netherlands, we always have the comment that the Germans always manage to score in the last minute. And they did again, because in the last minute we had 2 entries from Germany. So I thought that was funny, but yeah. Anyway, I'm glad they are coming, and that means that we have 1 extra country representing, so we are up to 6 countries, which is awesome. And we have been emailing each other back and forth and introducing each other to one another, and it's been really fun. I'm getting really excited to meet every one of you. And also in February, in 2 weeks, we have that big fair, craft fair in Zwolle in the Netherlands, that I went to last year for the first time. I'm going again. I'm planning to go on a Thursday, but that may change. But if you see me there, come and say hi. That will be fun. If not, then maybe I'll see you at the retreat or some other place. But yeah. Then the only thing I wanted to mention, and then I'm gonna wrap it up, is that I mentioned last time that I was thinking about another controversial topic. There's actually 2 that I can think of, actually 3 that I really want to talk about. But I found that in trying to prepare something to talk about for this video, that I had a lot to say, and I also know that not everybody appreciates the controversial topics. So I have been thinking and playing with the idea about trying to do a Stitch With Me video where I talk about the controversial topics. That way you can choose to watch or not, so you can even turn the sound off if you want to, if you really want to see me stitch. I'm not sure if I can manage some setup, because I will have to, it will be sticky tape and to my phone and to my lamp or something, I don't know. still have to figure that one out, but let me know if that is something that you would be interested in, because I don't want to add another 15 minutes onto a stitching video talking about basically most controversial topics will be about our policies regarding our drug policy, for instance. You may not be aware that drugs are actually illegal, also soft drugs in the Netherlands, also, but we condone soft drugs, let's put it like that. So that's a topic. Another topic is euthanasia. Another topic would be same-sex marriage. Another topic would be earthquakes in the Netherlands in relation to gas exploration. So yeah, what do you think? Is it something that I should make a Stitch With Me video about? And I've been trying to think of what I should call it. If you have any suggestions, feel free, because it's hard to come up with a name in English. Yeah, I haven't come up with anything, but yeah. Let me know what you think, and if you have any suggestions as in how I could manage a setup with a mobile phone filming a Stitch With Me video, let me know as well. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. Almost forgot. I got another Inspirations magazine. I know Tash already shared that she got it, and she said she was going to do a flip through. So I'm not going to do that, but if you are not aware, this is a magazine from Australia. It is about embroidery, so not specifically cross stitching, but oh my gosh, is this inspirational. Just thought you might like to know. I got mine through a publishing house in the UK, and they ship very fast, so yeah. It was also, compared to other Dutch opportunities, it was even cheaper to get it from the UK. So if you need to know more, let me know. Anyway, that's it. I think I'm done. I need to do a lot of things before the day is through. So no Dutch facts this time, because I just wanted to put it to you if you would be interested in a separate Stitch With Me and talk politics videos. Yeah, awkward. Don't know why, but yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate it, and I'm sorry that I have been so late in replying. I'm trying to be better and get the next comments more quickly. Oh yeah, there was one person who has contacted me about getting the magazine with the Christmas globe pattern in it. I did ask my Elnas, but they didn't have it, and they were waiting for new supplies to come. So I will keep looking for it for you, but it might take a bit of time. So sorry about that. But yeah, that's it. Again. If you are struggling, can't speak. If you are struggling with illness or grief or life in general, I am thinking of you. I am wishing you well. I hope to see you again in 2 weeks. Stay healthy, stay stitching. Bye guys.